Hi, this is Antoine from Computer Pile, and we are so excited to have you with us today. We will be starting our interview series, and our first person we will be interviewing is DeAndre Speller. So welcome. Hi, thank you for joining Computer Pile Inc. today with our author spotlight. Today we will be spotlighting a young author that has really hit the scene running. His name is DeAndre Speller, who is my son, which I'm happy to welcome you guys to meet him. I'm going to bring him on the show and we will get started. Here we go. Hello there, DeAndre.
Hey, how are you?
Great to have you. I just wanted first to say thank you for taking the opportunity to join our show today. I know you're busy, and I have really been impressed with your writings over the years, and to see you get your first book out is amazing. So I wanted to say first, ask you the question: what has inspired you to write your book?
Just being able to put your thoughts on the paper and make it come to life. I take a lot of inspiration. My mom writes a lot of books. So just trying to write, it comes easy to me. So I really like sharing my thoughts with other people and making nice stories and characters to go along with it.
Okay, great. How when did you start writing? I wanted to know, when did you start writing?
I started writing poetry back in middle school around seventh grade. And from then on, I've just been practicing and just getting better. I won a spoken word contest. Well, second place. I got second place in a spoken word contest my junior year in high school. And they made me read it around the whole school because people wanted to hear it again. So it was
Oh,
really
wow.
cool.
Wow, that was great. Um, if you could meet a famous person, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Yeah, dead or alive.
Probably Bruce Lee.
Wow, why Bruce Lee?
I like martial arts, and he was basically like the father of mixed martial arts, and just his philosophy on like mixing everything and learning from pretty much anyone that can teach you. I think it was a good lesson that we can learn throughout life. You're never too high to learn anything from anybody.
That is so true. Now, while you're there, we're practicing this out. Could you have your mom or Josh type some comments for us on our YouTube page and our Computer Pile Facebook page? We're testing that out. So if they could do that for us while we pick up the interview. Um, I also know, tell me about your family life. Tell me about you, a little bit personal, some personal information.
We wake up, we sleep, eat. That's about it. There's not much going on at the Speller family house.
All right. Well, let me ask you another question. What do you do other than writing? What like in other words, as they say, what is your day job?
Day job. I do part-time marketing.
Okay.
And another hobby I like is fish tanks.
Fish tanks. Yeah, I heard that you had a show on Amazon Live. Tell me about that, and when is your next live?
Next live should be this week, hopefully. I'm putting together some stuff behind the scenes and just trying to help people out with basic like aquarium topics. You know, people, you see a lot of people like mistreating fish and putting like big fish in such small aquariums, and just showing it can really be easy if you just have patience.
Yeah, exactly. Um, I heard that you entered a contest for fish tanks. Tell me about how did you find out about that contest and how did you do?
It was my first contest for aquascaping. It was a biotope contest, which is you try to mimic the fish you choose habitat, and I chose that. I chose white cloud minnows from the China province of Gunjal, or whatever you
Mhm.
say. I butchered that so badly. And out of 110 people, I got 73rd. So it was
Wow.
got the top 100 on my first one. I got another tank growing out now, and it's way better than last year. So hopefully I'm shooting for the top 50,
Hmm.
because I'm limited on budget, and some of those people have huge tanks and pretty much thousands of dollars worth of budget. I don't have that, but I'm hoping that it can really increase and get my name in the magazine. That's what I'm shooting for.
Okay, cool. And what is the biggest tank that you have?
20-gallon long.
20-gallon long. My goodness. All right, 20-gallon long. How often do you have to clean those tanks?
But once everything's set up and it sits, and it's mature with the bacteria in it, once a week, give or take, maybe twice if you really want to keep really clean water. But I usually just do once a week.
Okay, once a week. Okay, wow. That's interesting. What if you could create a dream tank? How big would it be and what fish would be in there?
I would want close to about 100 gallons, and it to be a long, like 100-gallon long tank. I like long tanks because you can mimic the flow of like a stream going down, and you can make some nice cool things like with rocks, maybe some water sprite here and there. I love white cloud minnows, but I really like this really bright orange fish called ember tetras. So
Mm.
I would say ember tetras with some nice S repens going through the carpet.
Oh man, that is good. That sounds nice. Now, what's the difference? I don't know anything about fish. What's the difference between saltwater and freshwater fish and how you take care of them?
Salt.
Salt, is
It's,
that
it's
it? Really?
it's salt. It's different chemistry, but salt. Yes, salt is the biggest thing. Freshwater is the easiest that you could pop for many people to do, because you can pretty much get the water out the tap and use some dechlorinator, and those fish are less expensive than salt water. Salt water is more expensive than keeping fresh water,
I
and it's
see.
just salt, basically salt.
Just salt. Okay. Well, cool. Well, we're going to pause right now and do a drawing for everybody that is in our live stream today. So, if you want to be in the contest, make sure that you drop your name in the chat so that you can be entered in the contest. So, we're going to get started right now as soon as I find the screen here. All right, here we go. So DeAndre, we are going to do a live drawing right here with people in our thing. So are you ready? So I want you to take a look. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to get rid of this banner here to make it bigger here. And we are going to spin this wheel. And for the person that wins, we will send you a prize. Here we go. All right. Look like we have a winner. Charles is our winner. So we appreciate that. Charles, make sure you drop your name in the chat. We are still waiting on someone to log on to our Facebook page and leave a comment, because as we're testing out this new system, we want to make sure our comments, the YouTube comments came in. We would love to see a comments come in under our Computer Pile Facebook page. We are also streaming live to Amazon Live, so we will check that out momentarily as well. So as we get back to the interview, DeAndre, what are your plans going forward?
My plans with what?
Life in general, new books, or career-wise. Where do we see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully done with school and having a nice career job.
Okay. And career job, and working in what type of field?
Cybersecurity. I switched from criminal justice to cybersecurity. I like that better.
Okay.
I did a couple ride-alongs and seen some stuff, so I think it'll be better to do cybersecurity, because you really can't, because that's going to be the new wave of, people rob each other every day, but more and more people are using cybersecurity to steal money and information. And I feel like that is a big loophole, because really when you get your stuff, somebody just hacked my Facebook account and deleted it, and I wanted to get them, but you can't find them. So I think cybersecurity is the best thing for it.
Okay, cybersecurity. Yeah, that is a big field. And I know that fraud and all that stuff, identity theft, is huge. It's on the rise. And we do need someone to get in there and track these folks down to kind of deter it. So that's great. Do you have any pets other than fish?
A dog.
Okay, what type of dog is it?
A Yorkie. His name is Shorty. 6 years. Yeah, 6
Shorty.
years.
Oh,
Yeah,
what type of dog is it?
A Yorkshire Terrier teacup. He's the miniature version.
Okay.
5 pounds of bark.
5 pounds of bark. They say it has the Napoleon complex.
He's a big dog and a little body.
A big dog and a little body. We got a comment from LaTonya Mullins Speller. Thanks for joining us on Facebook. She says, how much does your dog weigh? I think you answered that, but how much does he weigh?
5 pounds with the fur off.
With the fur off. 5 pounds with the fur off. Wow. Well, man, this has been a great interview. I appreciate you taking your time with us to test out our system. And I think that this is going to work. Tell LaTonya thank you, and we will catch this on the replay. So thank you for joining. And as you leave, I'm going to play our outro, and we'll get out of here. See you guys next time.